Guys, welcome back to another video. And today I'm gonna be analyzing my best chess game of my career. And yeah, in this game I literally had 91% accuracy. And this game, as you can see, was 29 moves. This literally, I was so locked in this game because I was 999, and when I played this game, I needed to get the 1000 elo. I just could not wait until I could hit 1000 elo, and yeah, this was my best game in my chess career. My opponent started with e4. I played e5. He played bishop to c4, and I just developed my knight as normal to f6, and this is the opening. I take the pawn. For some reason here, he allows me to take his pawn, and then he for some reason just brings his queen over. He needs to play d3 in this position with the pawn, not with the queen. You don't want to bring your queen too early in the game. So this isn't a mistake, but it's also not a very good move. And I just defend. He goes back with his bishop. I develop my knight. He attack. Like, see, with the pawn is better to attack pieces because the pawn is worth nothing, like 1 point, but the queen is worth 9 points, and it is just with the pawns is better to attack. But sometimes and sometimes you need to attack with the pieces. But if you can, in the opening you need to attack pieces with the pawns. And yeah, now I go back with the knight. He takes my pawn. I go here forking the bishop and the queen. He gives me a check, and I take his queen. He takes my queen. I take his bishop, and he takes my knight, and then I take his bishop, and then he brings his king to my knight, which is trapped, and because of that I just take the pawn because my knight was trapped. And yeah, and now he for some reason didn't take my knight. I don't know why, but he just took my pawn, and then we trade, and then we with the kings we trade each other king. We trade take the knight. I just develop my bishop. He moves out of the way by my bishop. I give a check. He goes back. I give another check with the rook, and he moves in the center of the board. His king is very weak, and now I did in this position. When I remembered when I played in this position, I for literally was like, I don't have anything to do, so I'm just gonna give away my bishop for the knight. And we traded, and he took back. I'm plus 3 points of material. I gave the check. He comes forward. I pushed my pawns. He attacks my bishop, and I just go back. And I don't know, but if I would be the guy who played, I would just go, and I would just go with the king. I would just hide. I just would go like just trying. I will try to I will try to go in the corner with the king if I was my opponent, but he for some reason just left his king in the open space, like, and I just defended my pawn. He for some reason go there. I don't know why. I just pushed my pawn. I needed to go c4 with the pawn, but whatever. I just go here. He tries to take my bishop. I here check the king. He goes to a very safe square. And this might look like that for the king. This is a very safe square. But look what happens next. I take the pawn with the check. Yeah, this looks like almost made because my opponent has only two options to go. No, three, I'm sorry. He takes my pawn. I give a check with the bishop. He cannot take my rook because my bishop checks the king in the line where is my rook, and he cannot take my rook. And he just moves in the center of the board. That was the only move, by the way, but he just played. I didn't even see that, and I just gave the check. He goes where is the only move possible. I take the pawn. He takes back. I give a check. He goes to the only square, and here I found mate in 2, but there's actually mate in 1, whereas I needed to go to b3 with the rook because that was mate. And yeah, but I found mate in 2. I here just go here. He blocks with the rook, and now I just checkmate him. And this was my best game in my chess career. Comment if you like this video, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.